Hello, lovely people. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day today. And today I wanted to do a question and answer video so you guys could kind of get to know me better. And a lot of you guys requested this, and I thought it'd be really fun. So here we go. So the first question is, what is your dream job? Now, I've had a lot of dream jobs, I will say, but a lot of them involve music, art, and helping people. So I would love to be a singer that is a little more well known, songwriter, artist, and that would be really cool if I could, have a steady income because of that. That'd be awesome. And I already love doing it. So, sharing my music and my art, in case it's not obvious, I love making art too. And I will be showing you guys that at the end of this, by the way, because somebody did ask to see my art, actually a few people, so that'll be fun. And then I would also like to help people, so maybe not as a job, but I would love to volunteer in the future at a crisis center that helps people in unsafe situations that have dealt with things like abuse. I'm really passionate about that. I would love to help people, support people, because I've been there, and it's just such a good feeling to not feel so alone. And if I can help somebody because of what I went through, then that's kind of me paying it forward. And so I would love to do something like that. But yeah, the next question is, what is something that you love to do other than art and music? Oh, you got me there. I was about to say art and music. That's my go-to. So yes, I do love to sing and art and music and all that. But other than that, I really love to decorate. I really love, little knickknacks and finding really cool pieces of like decorative things. I also have made a lot of pretty fairy gardens. I really like to do that. And if I had more time, I would probably get into gardening, I think. I also really like going outside and just enjoying the outdoors. It's so beautiful. And I also like cooking when I'm motivated, because I like eating, but if I took a little more time, I think I would actually like cooking and stuff like that. I do enjoy those things, but I just don't do them very much. But this might encourage me to get into that. I don't know. Maybe. So anyway, and then the next question is, what is your favorite food? Speaking of food, ugh, I'm gonna get hungry. So my favorite food would probably be shrimp Alfredo or barbecue chicken or fruit salad. I eat a lot of fruit, and it's really good for you. I encourage you guys to do more of that. It's kind of like nature's candy, Whenever I want candy, I've been trying to eat fruit instead, because I do have a sweet tooth. But that way, it's a healthier alternative, and I still enjoy it pretty much the same. So I've been trying to do that. All right, the next question is, what is something you would change about yourself? So I don't think I would change anything about myself. I like myself the way I am, and I am where I'm at right now because of who I've been. So I don't know if I'd really change anything about myself. I will say that in the past, I really did doubt myself a lot, and I think I would change the self-doubt, doubting myself. I think that's the one thing I would change about myself, because if I had the time, and if I could, I think I would go back in time and kind of try to believe in myself a little bit more. But other than that, believing in myself more and having more confidence and, a little more self-determination, I think. I think that that's the only thing I would really change about myself. Because there'd be times I'm like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this. But rather than that, if I could just go back and say, you can do this, Delaney, if I could like kind of pep talk myself, I think I would do that, because from where I'm at now, looking back, I'm like, wow, I never thought I would, make it this far and like be at the point I am now. But yeah, I think I'd go back and just encourage myself to believe in myself more if I had to change anything. What is something that you are most proud of? Something I'm most proud of, my art and my music, but even more than that, I guess the thing I'm the most proud of would have to be the fact that me and my boyfriend and future husband, that we're starting a family, and we are having a son. So I'm expecting, and it's crazy how time flies because we are so close to the date that he's expected, and we are so excited. I'm really proud of myself for pushing through all of this, and for taking that chance, and for starting a family, and making that decision. And I looking back, I'm so proud of myself for how far I've come, and I'm have further to go. There's so much to look forward to. There's so many challenges ahead of me. There's so much excitement ahead of me. There's so many beautiful things ahead of me. There's so much to be looking forward to in life, and so many blessings I have. And I'm just really proud of myself for not giving up. We've made it so far, and I have to give myself credit sometimes. Sometimes I forget, but I'm really proud of myself for how determined I've been. And I've been through some really hard times, but I will definitely say I am so proud of myself for how far I've made it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just my determination and my strength. I'm really proud of myself. So yeah, definitely that. Even more than my music and my art. Definitely my determination and my strength. And then, who's your best friend? Now, somebody asked this, but you guys know I'm not about to say who my best friend is. Honestly, I call my best friends my best friends. I don't really have one friend that I, kind of think is my best friend or whatever. But I will say that you guys know who you are, but there are some really supportive people in my life, and then some that are, that kind of know me maybe better. And you guys, I consider you my best friends, but I honestly befriend pretty much everybody, and there are some friends that probably know me more personally, but I don't really have like a best friend. I have a lot of amazing friends, and some of you guys have really stuck with me through really hard times, and that means so much to me. And you guys are always there to make me laugh, always there to encourage me. Oh, you guys are awesome. But yeah, sneaky question, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say that everybody that is my friend has been a best friend, because you've been there for me. So the next question is, how would you describe your style? Fashion / vocal / any other type of style. Okay, so vocally, I would describe my style. I really am inspired by things like R&B and soul, but I'm also kind of, I don't know, I try to create my own sort of vocal style and my voice, and try to find what works best for me. I really love all sorts of different types of music. I love soulful music to, some R&B, even some indie music I've actually found that I really like. I tend to like a lot of older songs. I tend to be inspired by the older generation of music. But a lot of modern music that's oftentimes not really appreciated, I've really found a liking to. And I guess I'm inspired by things like R&B, like I said, and soul, and gospel. I was raised singing in church, and so I really do kind of find inspiration from a lot of gospel music. Again, that sort of soulful vibe. I think that I've really been inspired by that. But and my voice has, I've been told that my voice kind of has a lot of complexity, and it's I don't know how to say this. It's adaptable. So I've been told that my voice sounds really good for more soulful songs and belty songs. I've also been told that my voice is really good for softer songs as well, and that my voice is just really flexible, I guess, in a way, and I guess with my range as well. I remember singing in chorus with all my chorus friends, and the teacher did not know where to put me. She was just like, I don't know if you're a soprano, I don't know if you're an alto, I don't know what you are. But she was just like, she would just put me wherever. I guess my voice is just kind of, I do like my range. That's one thing I'll say I like about my range. But I guess if I had to say my style of like vocally, I guess I would say soulful. I definitely try to have a lot of soul and passion in my voice when I'm singing. And then, and also songwriting. And then my style in general, like the way I dress, I tried to dress fancy. I tried to dress nicely and like look all pretty and fancy, but honestly, most of the time, it's sweatpants and a t-shirt. But this is like really, really nice. I really like wearing flowery tops, sort of floral things with lace and things like that. I also really love to wear dresses. I know that I don't do that all the time, but lately I've been kind of dressing up a little more and I feel kind of fancy. Like I'm gonna go to church, you know? I'm gonna go on a date. I'm gonna go out in the town looking fabulous, looking like a model. No, I'm joking. But lately I have been dressing up a lot more, and I will say that it makes me feel kind of ladylike, you know, like we always have to have those days where we kind of dress up a little bit, or at least I do. It just makes me feel kind of like, ooh, I'm a lady. So I actually have been dressing up a lot more. I like things like that. So I would try to say maybe I dress kind of classy or casual, but I try to dress more classy when I have the time. And then the last question is, will you show us some of your artwork? Yes, I will. So obviously there's some behind me here, but I will show you more because there is so much to explore. There's so much art to show you guys. And I'm really proud of it, I will say. I've been told that my room is like the happiest room, and then there's where all the music magic happens. But I've been told that my room is like the happiest looking room that a lot of my friends have seen, and I don't blame them for saying that. It really is just covered in colors, covered in designs, and it is really pretty, I will say. Like, not to brag, but it is pretty. I do really like it, and this is years of paintings, and there's a lot that's not even able to fit on the wall. So, but here is some of it. And I do paintings. I also did a mask and a puppet made of paper mache. And a lot of these are just made with acrylics. And it's really cool to see how my art has evolved too. For those of you that that also paint or are artists, it's easy for you to just kind of look back at your paintings and say, oh, like I wasn't good back then. But I really like looking back and saying, wow, I've evolved from then to now. My paintings, my music, like my style, and art have changed and evolved so much that it's actually really cool to look back on everything. So I actually really like reflecting back on my older art, even if I'm like, oh, I'm so much better now, like I don't like the way that looks anymore, or, you know, I could have done that better or whatever. Even if I feel tempted to say that, I try to look at it as if, you know, it's like, well, you've gotten better and you've grown as an artist, and in a lot of ways. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys that because multiple people had asked me for that. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed my art, and I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about me. And there is more music coming very, very soon. And yeah, I'm really excited. All right, love you guys. Bye.